All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Welcome to day two of today's training. And the first, what we'll be doing first today is the elements a graphic designer should, bear in mind when designing. There are so many elements that graphic designers should, know about when designing. First is the pictures you use. Okay, let's go with color. The first one will be the color. The colors, the color combination, the mixture, everything. You have to blend the color well. You have to know which color to use and you have to know the one that you won't use. There is somehow when you have this thing a design, you have a black design, then most of the write-ups that are there will be brown, and you expect, like, when I mean brown, you have a, let's say you have a black background, and on your black background you made brown right up, like throughout. You can just picture it, like I can't even imagine it. Just picture it how it is. It's not looking good. Like, what are you trying to explain there? So that is what you are going to be looking at today: color combination and other things that you need to know. That you have to know how the type of color used, maybe for a business, if it's children, or maybe for food, this thing, for food exhibition, cultural exhibition, and so on and so forth. So that all these things you have to know. And it's one of the elements, because color is what attracts. That's the main thing. Like, if you see a graphics design, let's say, how, like, a flyer, a business flyer or a seminar flyer, an advert flyer, the first thing that will attract you is the color. Even before seeing the write-up, even before reading, the color will attract you. Be like, wow, you see a brightly colored design, it will attract you first. You like to go over to see what is there. And that is why most times, you have to, like, perfect yourself in this graphics designing, because we don't know all these things within one day. How will you do it? Every day when you go around, like, what I do most of the times every day, I usually, what, maybe if I'm, going somewhere or I'm on the way, something like that, I'll see a graphics design. I'll just try to, like, picture the graphics design in my, like, in my mind. So when I get home, I will try to design that thing. With time, you start getting to know color combination, which color to use, which one will be perfect, this and that. So that is what we'll be looking into today, and other elements. So without wasting much of our time, I'll just show you how to get to use these colors here. So this is a color chart or cycle. This is where you choose your colors from. So this is where the places that you get your color when designing. So first of all, check the colors, the color that you can use. Something like, if you have, okay, you want to get a mixture of pink. You want a background that is a mixture of, you maybe want to form a pink here. Yeah, you want a color pink, but you don't want this type of pink. You don't want this. You don't want, the variety of pinks you can see. You just have to mix it. How do you do it? You just like moderating the color. That's what I'm about to teach now. You can, add. No, sometimes there are some colors that are not on this cycle. You have to mix the color by yourself. You understand? You have to mix the color by yourself. So you just, you know, you can moderate it. Okay, this is the color I want. I can just use it for, let's say, my background. Let me just use it for a background. All right. So this is the color I want. You can see it. So this is it. Like, you just have to know how to mix your color. You don't just put any color. Probably you might be looking for a particular, let's say you saw a sample that you wanted to design, and you came over to Pixel Lab. You're still looking for, which color should I use, which of these gender. So this color is what attracts. Okay, I want a green that is dull, like light dull green. How am I going to do it? Most of these colors is not just color that you just see on this chart and pick. These colors here, use it to form. That's why they added tinting and dyeing it. You understand? So you can just form the colors from here. You can see it. These are rare colors that, let's say, they're rarely used on in graphic design. Like, you might see it, but some people don't know how to get them. So that's what I'm teaching you today. So you can get so many colors. I'll just teaching the dull colors, because At least you know how to get this sharp light colors here. So you can just, moderate it. You can see the blue. So all these colors, they are very easy to moderate. You can adjust your colors and the thing will look good. Let's use a yellow color. We've not done dull yellow. You might think all these things, like some people that are not that haven't done this, graphic design would think that these colors are just there waiting for you. No, you form them, you mix them in this color change. It's just like your plate that you mix your colors. It's just like when you're drawing, you have a plate where you mix colors. Maybe you mix white and yellow, or you mix a little black and yellow to make a dull yellow. So that is it. You can see it. So these are all the things you need to know. Forming colors using graphics design, like using Pixel Lab. So that is it. You can see dull red. So this is how I need it to be. These are the colors. So you just have to bear in mind that one of the elements of graphic designing is color. Then the next one is the pictures you use. The pictures you use in graphics design. That's why I asked you guys to download Pinterest. So that is what we're going to be checking out, how to get images from Pinterest. How to get images from Pinterest. So this is the app. How do you get your image? You can come and search. I want to get an image of a girl. Okay, you saw a design. You have to make a design for a brand, a design of someone handling herself. And you just have to come over here and be like a lady or a girl with her smartphone. Nice. You can see it. You have so many designs to pick from. A lady with her smartphone, you have so many designs to pick from. See it here. So more info on how to get pictures on Pinterest we taught in the advanced class. So you can just you're looking for artistic background. You don't need all these plain colors. You need the background. You can just put the color. I need a black artistic background. Aesthetic background, sorry. All right, so this is it. And I'll just get so many black backgrounds for my design. You can see it. There are like black, this black color or black backgrounds form very nice designs. You can see many of them. So when you get the particular background that you need, I just have to do is to click on these three lines beside it. Oh, so sorry. Black black aesthetic background. Let me just use wallpaper. Black wallpaper. All you just have to do is to use these three. You can see these three, yeah, these three lines here. Or the dots. Let's say the dots. You just have to click on it. You see download image, download it. You see that the thing will be downloaded to your gallery. So this is it. This is how to find pictures on Pinterest. Sometimes you have a design. Someone tell you, I need a design. The person will give you a sample of what you have to design for him. What you have to do is to go back to Pinterest, search, variable like varieties of design, the one that can match that one that the person gave you, or the one that is similar. Even if you don't find that exact one, you can find a similar one, and the background will also be nice too. Then the next element of graphic design you should know is your font. Font is another thing. Let's go back to Pixel Lab. Your font is another thing you need to know. You have to know how to use your font and every other thing. So you just have to. These are the fonts. Okay, let me write something. Let me write. aesthetic. Yeah, let's write it. I'll just do it on graphics design. So this is it. So I can just check my fonts. And this font of a thing is something that you should be very careful in using. I explained it yesterday. You don't just use in a design, probably just okay, yeah, I'll type graphics design. In the next place, I'll type another font, another place, type another font. Like there is no uniformity. Like almost all the fonts in that design, there is no, it's somehow when you have a design, this one is like this particular design now is the only design. Okay, in a design you have ABC regular, Abri fat face regular, all these fonts, like all of them are there. Like there is no one that they said this one appeared twice, this one appeared twice. No, that's now it's done. By the time that someone sees me, like, what's happening on this thing? At least your, let me tell you guys, let me give you a tip. Your main message, the message you are trying to convey, should come with a font. How will I say it? Should come with a font same with the one that was used for a bolder design there. Then these other designs that you attach to, just like the one I did yesterday. Let me use that one as example. So this is what I'm talking about. If you check it, this is the big design, and this is the message I'm conveying, and this is the logo. You can see that this big design now, happy, this happy, is the same font with this one here. You can see it's the same font with this one here. Then these smaller ones that you know that someone you just have to, and this option to same font to this happy and this one's here. But these smaller ones that you know that it's just attachment, so to beautify my work more. And here you can just use it to, attach it to places to make it look more beautiful. But at least if someone look at it, someone will be like, oh yeah, person actually use uniformity of font. Based station where this achieve our dreams, when this achieve our dreams, you take, let me just put, we just take this type of, no, let me use take this type of font, this new month, okay, this option, you take this font. Like you guys should just look at this graphic design. No, now if someone sees it, people like there is something wrong. Like even if person cannot detect what is happening, but like the eyes will just give him this dissatisfying, like, mindset or initiative that there is something wrong with these graphics, because there is no uniformity of um there is no uniformity of fonts here. So that's what you have to know. Font is another element of graphic design. Then the shapes you use, every other thing, the image you're trying to pass. You don't just type anything. Most graphic design are used for adverts. So your adverts should suit, like the message you're trying to pass should be uniform too. Should suit what you're trying to like pass through, or the message you're trying to send to the general public. So that is it. And there are so many other elements of graphic design. So this is the end of this video. I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.